Good afternoon. It's 4th of July weekend. It's Friday. Going to happy hour. It's a Sheen from, it's 115 degrees right now. Yeah. It's going to drop down to 113 by the time I get to this happy hour. But I got to drive in it. Yeah. And luckily it's at a place I want to go to, like, and it's only 15 minutes away. And there are some buildings. Once I get to the right street, there are some buildings blocking the sun. So I'll be on my passenger side, so it won't be as bad, but still gotta run that AC because it's gonna be hot. So because of that, we are doing minimal. It's pretty much concealer based look today. And with that, let me first put on my lip balm. Today we're using Blackberry Lip Care, which Black owned, woman owned, from the East Coast. The flavor of the scent is Blackberry Bliss. I keep forgetting to say that. Which is shocking because it smells like blackberries. It's very good, very moisturizing. I just brushed my teeth, so that's why I was like, let me put this over here. I'm gonna take this with me probably, regardless of what's on my lips later. So, happy hour. Somebody was supposed to come to town today, so I kind of cleaned up for that. And because it's concealer based and the concealer is going to be in different places, is why I'm putting primer elsewhere than my T-zone. Just for it to have something to sit on and grip, I guess you could say. I'm going to wear that shirt. There's a dress behind it, but I'm going to wear that black shirt. I was going to wear something like camel skull kind of thing. It's 115. I'm just hot. I did, I washed my comforters earlier. Yes, even though it's hot, I sleep with the comforter on. I may not have it on me when I wake up in the morning, but I definitely sleep with the comforter, under the comforter. So I went to the laundromat to do that because the washers and dryers are obviously big enough to do all that. It wasn't crowded or anything. So I went, it was around, I would say around noon maybe, 11 or noon. I woke up, same time I wake up for work. I had a day off. I woke up same time but I obviously did not leave the house then. Okay, let's de-oil these lids here. I have eyeshadow on. This is the Fenty eyeshadow stick. I put that on earlier. Let's just get that out of the way now. Where are my? Okay. Yeah, when you do a different look. Let's put this over here. So I'm just gonna use a certain setting spray because it's 115 degrees, which I'm still gonna use, but at this phase I'm not needing it. So I'm so hot right now. And I'm thinking about going out. Normally it's because this is at the place my chest will be mostly covered, so a place I like that we went to before, so that's where I'm going. It's a soul food restaurant, so it's CC's on Central, and so that's why I'm like, okay, I want to go. I want catfish, I want sweet potato tots, and a drink, even though it's gonna be hot. Okay, so the star of today's look is Danessa Myricks. Just because of the angle, you probably can't see it. Let's try the box. But it's her new Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer. This is shade 15, which I did a little test once I got it because it was on Sephora, the app, the day before the preview app selection. So I ordered it then, got here Wednesday. So it is my shade. It matches my Fenty concealer. It's about the same shade, slightly different, but it's pretty much my complexion shade. It's not for brightening, but I'm just gonna kind of use it, kind of the spot conceal. And it looks like this. So you have this little tip here, and then you have a little well in there. So with Danessa, you know, a little goes a long way. So I'm just gonna put a little here, here, here. Okay, that's normally I was like that's dark spot. No, that's my eyeshadow stick. I'm gonna put a little here, 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 and because I have all this hyperpigmentation right here, I'm gonna do a little like that. On my mouth. I'm trying to think anyone else needs it. Let's see a little spot right there. I see this pimple coming, like that. So yeah, that's where we're gonna concentrate. My shade, pretty much, if I use Balm Powder shade 9, you could use any shade between 14 and 16. It's flexible in the sense of different people. You can use one of those shades, so that makes it flexible. And because it doesn't really settle into your, when you move, it's kind of moves with your face. So that's why it's called flexible. So, like I said, I ordered 15 because 14, yeah, it's between, yeah, that's why it's gonna be in the store next week. I'll try the 14, whatever, just to see for brightening, maybe. I'm using a cosmetic concealer brush. She came out with a concealer brush. I'm not buying a separate concealer brush, so I'm using a concealer brush. So I'm going to start with Everywhere Before Under Eye and let that breathe, I guess, settle a little bit. Yes, I had yesterday off. What did I do yesterday? I went and got bought me another one and some coffee. And then I got a slice of pie because you know how you get stamps for whatever. I had filled up a whole card, so I got a free slice of pie. So I got a piece of cherry pie. And then binge watched on Netflix. It's called Barbecue Showdown. It's the 3rd season. I watched 6 episodes, took a nap, and then watched the last 2. Yeah, I like that show. I was thinking, I'm like, the other 2 seasons, I could not tell you who won, even though I like the show. I'm not gonna say who won that season. I was this season because I remember right now, even though I could remember from other seasons. Let's do a little bit more. Right there, just right there. But yeah, it was good. Watching it is definitely, tell the judges and the contestants, you know, like family and everything. Even though it's only 8 episodes, you know, you totally see the bonding and everything, so it's cool. And then I watched a little bit of Independence Day because you have to watch Independence Day on Independence Day. Second one, not so much. First one, yes. So I watched part of it because I'm like, I don't need to watch the whole thing, but I definitely watched part of it. I'm trying to see if I can see in the mirror over there. Vanity. Because a little goes a long way, you know, with Danessa's products. Some people are using it like they normally use concealer and the lines and everything. And, but you can spot conceal, which is what I'm doing. Because, I mean, so it's a little container. And it's about maybe the same amount in other concealers. But it doesn't seem like it. It seems like a little container. But it's about the same size, same ounces of other concealers. Okay. And then I'm going to some more, only because this should be I'm looking at my vanity mirror. It's behind the ring. I told somebody how hot it is. He said, stay inside. I'm like, what? Which normally I would, but again, I want catfish. Yeah. I went outside last night to watch some fireworks in a park. It's not on the other side of the freeway, but it's on the other side of the main street. You know, ways away, but it feels like it's not that far away. It feels like it's a block away. It's a couple of blocks away. Long blocks, so I stood outside for that, and I stood outside for like 15 minutes watching. And then finally I'm like, I'm just hot. I'm coming back inside. I'm gonna use this side to blend out just in general, because there's no edges really since I put it everywhere. And last year I think I lasted 5 minutes. This year I lasted at least 15. So I'm just gonna push it in. As well. Okay. So that's what I got there. And then what are you doing? Like I said, minimal. Give me 1 second. Let's hopefully I don't ruin this. Yes, okay. And then we are going to use Danessa's Dewy palette. I'm going to use a combination of things to do blush. So I'm going to use Colé's Multistick. And I'm going to put that about, I'm going to put that about, yeah, I'm going to put right there. So I'll put more of a circle on one side. So we're going to put that right there. And then let me wipe that off. And then we are going to take a little, let's go with a little, this one, which is Wallflower. This is damp. Do a little bit of that. So a little of that. And then I'll take a little LYS. I don't remember what it's called. Courageous, because I haven't used it in a while. I'll put a little there. Let's see, stick with 2 fingers. Yeah. And then even though that's the highlighter, we're gonna go with a little Black Radiance kit and use the highlighter on this part. What am I gonna use for that? I'm gonna use my finger. Just kind of go like that right there for that. Right there. And I'm gonna use some more in a second. I'm gonna just use it now. Let's just use it now. I'm gonna put a little right there. And then a little on my bridge. A little right there. A little right there. I'm trying to see if any of that's gonna. Right there. Okay, like that, because okay. And then I'm going to do a little bit of what is called Hush Hush. So I'm going to use this part of this one. Put a little of that in there too. It's not really doing nothing, so we're not going to do that for that. Okay, and then I'm going to blend. This is clean even though it has stuff on it. And I'm going to spray. Pat some off. And then kind of see how that looks. So it's kind of the sunset trend, I guess you could say. Probably mixed it all up too much. And I can kind of see a sunset. Y'all see a sunset? I see a sunset. So yeah, I see a sunset. Yeah, I see it. If you've been in Arizona, you know Arizona sunsets are the best. I'll say some of the best in the world, but it makes sometimes this heat worth it. So when that sun is going down, that sunset, when it's not 115 degrees still, it's a beautiful thing. So yeah, I see the sunset. Okay, even though I put nothing here, I just set T-zone. Nose. I did put some concealer there. And I could just hear cars going through the parking lot with the AC on, because you can't drive without your AC on right now. And you will notice I put no contour on. And then because I have concealer in other places, I'm just gonna kind of, not too much, because I'm gonna use a finishing powder as well. This, you see middle on here, so I'm gonna. Yeah, somebody's running the AC like a lot, but kind of have to. And then let's set blush. So we're using volume 5, volume 1 of Juvia's Place, which I think is currently, Juvia's Place has a sale on their website. And then I think Ulta has a 30% off sale, either to the 10th, I believe, on complexion products. I think it was, which I think blush considered complexion. Go to the website, check that out. So we're gonna kind of go in with a little bit of that one, brush some off of my hand, and I'm gonna kind of go under with that one. My downstairs neighbors. My downstairs neighbors love to slam the door. Yeah, I just heard that gate. And then flipping it over a little bit, and now I'm gonna go in this one, which isn't orange, but it's kind of terracotta-ish, which kind of goes with that. So you have to use a whole bunch of different kind of blush palettes. Okay, once the heat gets to this blush and all that, it's, yeah. Of course, because I just turned my thing, I don't know. So yeah, I'm still trying to keep the sunset in there. Okay, and then I'm gonna set the rest of the face, not with setting powder, but with the finishing powder. We're using the lip bar finishing powder. And I'm not going in a lot because I'm just kind of simple kind of look. I'm kind of walking into the thing, and then, because it's gonna be hot regardless, so it's kind of a no makeup kind of look. Kind of the natural sunlight glow. Yeah, Phoenix, it's hot as hell kind of thing. Lips. And then we are using Danessa's palette again for inside the lips. I'm gonna go in with, I'm using this. I'm gonna go in with Hush Hush, just a lighter one right there. I hear my neighbor's dog, like I'm hearing whining. And I don't know if his car is still down there, so if he's home or not. And then let's go in with a little bit of, which one is that? Nude-Atude. For some reason I like Nude-Atude, I do. Is that this one I'm using? Yeah, Nude-Atude. Just that one. I'm trying to think if that's enough. Let's go in with a little Wallflower too. And this Wallflower. It's a little more pinkish. Okay. And I always sanitize this afterwards because I particularly use one part of it is always for my cheeks and the other part is always for my lips. And then I sanitize afterwards. So that is not all because we're going in with the lip bar botanical oil, lip oil. Which I do like this. Like they have other shades, and I think I really like this shade, Obsessed, so I might not try the other shades. Wipe some of that off on the applicator. so I can spread it. They had a survey, they sent a survey or whatever, and it was on this product, and I enjoy this. The only thing I don't like about it is the applicator, because you saw how much came out. And I'm like, that's the only thing I don't like about it, is the applicator makes all that happen. So it's kind of like wasting product, because so much comes out at once. It's gonna be hot, so we're gonna go in with one size to mattify this face. All right, so just hold your breath. I almost breathed while it was going across my nose and I could smell it. Somebody said the new L'Oreal setting spray is pretty much just hairspray. And I'm like, it looks like it's hairspray. But somebody said they had it back in the back somewhere, when the old hairsprays, and they were like, we gotta get rid of this, so let's make this a setting spray. Yeah, no. Maybe cheaper than that, but I'm not. No, I'm good. Okay, so now we're gonna go to, because of that, it's kind of more mattifying drying. My face isn't wet feeling. I don't need to use the fan, so I'm gonna go to eyes. So I have two little smudges. I do see them. Let them dry, which won't take long because of this heat. So earrings, I'm wearing these, and then I'm going to change my shirt. Okay, I'll change my shirt, so I'll be right back. I had to change my shirt because the shirt I was wearing, but my stomach is a little, yeah, that shirt, I can't wear that shirt because unless I held my breath or wore my shaper mitt. So I'm not doing that, even though I plan to sit most of the evening. Still, no. So wear something you're comfortable in. This fits, it's comfortable. It's not showing my stomach, because my stomach is fine, and then there's this one little, so I lost weight. And all of a sudden, like, this part of my stomach is, yeah. So I gotta work on that. I have worked that for me because I want to feel better about that. So that's why I'm in this shirt, which is fine because I was gonna buy another one of the shirts. It's on sale currently at Target, so I'll buy some more because I feel comfortable in this. It's gonna be hot regardless. With that being said, let me see everything else. Oh, what was I gonna do? Let's do this real quick. So what it is I have very little lashes on this side right now. So when I put the mascara on, it's not going on anything. And that's why I end up with mascara on that side. So, yeah, I think I've showed y'all that trick before. Just wait, let it dry, and then just brush it away. So, yeah. Okay. So with that, everybody have a good weekend. This will probably go up either tonight or tomorrow morning. If my phone lets me export it, or the software lets me export it, then yeah, it'll be out probably tomorrow at the latest. So have a good weekend and stay hydrated.